Tucked away in the Shenandoah Valley, Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to James Madison, father of the Constitution and mother of some of the most electric crowds in all of college football when they come out to support the Dukes. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the AAC, the Rice Owls, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer. The Owls ready to get this thing started and open the season. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the James Madison Dukes offense is on the field for the first time today. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys, and he makes this offense go.
Makes it go, and just, you can trust him. Everything is available. You're not playing with one arm behind your back. You got all guns blazing.
Davis looking to pass. Complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Dukes want to crank the tempo.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
The inside handoff. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it, open.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. He's back to throw on second down. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And the Dukes will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll call for the fair catch here. So the Rice Owls offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking down the middle. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. On target to the left. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got a man.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Owls. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And this offense gets on the board, and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. They try to pop a run on the draw. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Dukes want to pick up the tempo.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play. And this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Davis will throw. Gets it out quickly. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Brings up 3rd down.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
Well, how about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands. The big defensive lineman comes up with the INT.
They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll go to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Rice has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. He's looking to throw. Dances away from the heat. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. 3rd and short from the 49 is this 4-down territory. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's got his man. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
The Owls will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. The run from the shotgun.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense and their running game. That time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
Now from inside the red zone. He's got it down the middle. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Rice.
Touchdown, Rice.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you're seeing from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Notre Dame is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Joe Montana, this might not be over yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Alabama. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. A strike downfield. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The new set of downs after the completion. Looking to go up top on first down. Pulls it in.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm. You take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
They make the tackle at the 22. We'll give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a first down. It's complete. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide out in motion. Davis looking to pass. Fires into the end zone. And the pass hits, picked off.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute, throwing and running the football, Dan.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop? Down right now before the half. They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
Wide open downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Handoff to the single back. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Might as well stick with him. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves a great broadcast so far today in Harrisonburg. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's head back to the guys at Bridgeforth Stadium.
And the Dukes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. He'll do it himself. Breaks the tackle. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll run play action. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Third down coming.
On third down, going up top. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Dukes headed quickly to the line.
Third down coming up.
Davis will throw. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs.
This quarterback doing a lot of good decision-making on that last play. First off, nice job extending, but then understanding what the coverage was, understanding nobody's open, and then going, hey, look, I can go get this myself, and finally, not only am I going to get this first down, I'm going to take care of myself, too. I'm going to slide. I practiced this all week. A little baseball slide action. We got a fresh set of it.
We reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Rice has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Let's see what they've got on second down. They go to the draw. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Gets away from one, finds room. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. After the run, now to throw. It's complete on the right side. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. And now on second down for this offense.
I just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try.
And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. Known passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice first down sack.
And guys, they've come through on the first 2 third down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
Listen, I know this running back is shifty. I know he's really good in the open field, but that's just asking too much of him at this point. Third and long situation. He wasn't going to be able to make that extra guy miss trying to get that first down.
Complete downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Davis looking to pass. Working that left side now. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now inside the 20, first and 10 from the 18. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And after the interception, he brings it back and gets it inside the 35.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves to change for the first down. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Running back searching for a hole. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Tosses it incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
That makes the score. Rice, 17. James Madison, 0.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. To the air on 1st down. He's going up top here late in the game. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Davis looking to pass. Finds the tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. He finds a soft spot in the middle. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Trying to get to him. Then the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. The Duke's in the hurry-up. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He'll take a shot. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure this doesn't happen next week again.